The computer is a main tool used to communicate and to inform. It is very important in our modern world and has come to play a very important role in human life and in many areas such as medicine, commerce, industry, among others. It is important to identify the main parts of the computer to use it in a more productive way. Computer system. Main elements. A computer system is the one that is composed by physical devices called hardware that interact through a set of established instructions called software in order to reach an objective. Hardware. Hardware is defined as a general components of physical devices that intervene in a computer system. There are four kinds of devices that made up hardware. They are input devices, output devices, storage devices, and processing devices. Input devices. Input devices are the ones from which the information is introduced to the computer to be processed or transformed. Some examples are microphone, webcam, keyboard, barcode reader, among others. Output devices. Output devices are the ones that show to the user the data previously transformed or processed. The most used are the printer, the monitor, the speakers, etc. Storage devices. Storage devices are the ones that permit to store or to save information. They are classified in main and secondary memory. The main memory acts directly with the CPU in all the input and output operations. The main memory is composed by read-only memory and random access memory. ROM, read-only memory, is a program memory by the manufacturer and it is a permanent memory. Once the data have been written in this memory, they cannot be changed, only they can be read. RAM, random access memory, is a memory that stores information that is being executed in the moment, so it can be processed quickly. The information that it contains is renewed constantly, and when the computer is restarted or is shut down, all the information contained is lost. The secondary memory, in the other way, permits to save programs and data permanently. The most used storage devices are the hard disks, the floppy disks, compact disks, digital video disks, memory USB, among others. And the last kind of devices that compose hardware are called processing devices. The central process unit, also called CPU, is a component in charge to transform data into information. It is considered as the brain of the computer where most of the operations are carried out. Processing actions done by the computer take place here, in the CPU. The other part of a computer system is called software, that is the set of instructions or programs that are introduced in a computer in order to carry out a process. Software is classified into system software that administrates and controls the operation of the hardware and application software that permits to execute specific tasks from the user.
The operating system is the most important program of a computer. It is defined as the program that permits the user to take control of the computer, both software and hardware, so he/she can administrate it to reach good performance. The operating system can be classified in the following form. Multi-user, which permits two or more users to execute programs at the same time. Multitask, it permits to execute two or more programs or applications at the same time. Multiprocessing, means of multiprocessing that have more than one processor which operates in the same memory but executes simultaneously processes. There are two types of interfaces. The command line interface, which is where the operating system provides a command line in which the user introduces the instructions or commands performed by the characters, and the graphical interface, which is where the execution of commands and programs is achieved by selecting figures or icons that represent them, or by displaying menus or windows. Windows is the operating system that dominates the market of computers, which, since its apparition, has had different versions, Windows 7 being one of the most recent ones. Some of the main elements of the desktop are the mouse pointer, the icons, and the taskbar. Start menu or Start button. When you click on this button, it is displayed the Start menu, which shows a blank area where the user can organize and personalize the files, according to his or her preferences. Jump list. The version of Windows 7 includes the characteristic of the list called jump list for the Start menu and the taskbar. The jump list are lists of recent applications as files, folders, or web page, organized by the program determined to open it. In Windows, there are different types of styles of buttons. Next, it is mentioned some of them: checkbox, option button, command button, text box, drop down button, expanded button, split button, all of them with different functions. Libraries. They are defined as locations in which all kinds of documents, music, images, and other files are administrated. Aerosnap and AutoPeek. Aerosnap is a function that is used to anchor a window to the left or to the right side of the screen. AutoPeek is a function that makes transparent all open windows in order to see the entire screen.
The first task of Windows 7 is to personalize your computer. You can use this to make your computer adapt to your preferences. Windows 7 allows you to personalize your computer by changing the image of the user's account, the background desktop, the color of a window, the sounds of the system, the screensaver, personalizing the icons of the desktop, to changing the size, order, and alignment of the icons of the desktop, ordering icons, personalizing the mouse, the Start menu, and personalizing and changing the size of the taskbar.
The next task are the edition options, which are copy, paste, rename, cut, and delete. The recycle bin and the creation of folders are also part of the edition options. The last two tasks are the jump list and the access and creation of libraries. Windows 7 has 4 libraries: Documents, Pictures, Music, and Video. Backup and Restore. This option permits you to create backups of the personal files that you consider the most important. Action Center. It permits the user to see the alerts and perform the necessary actions so the operating system Windows 7 works without problems. Security in the computer equipment. It consists on the firewall and the antivirus. To defragment the hard disk. This option helps the equipment to have access to all data in a quickly way. Windows Ready Boost. One way to optimize the performance of the computer when working with daily tasks is through this option. Windows Memory Diagnostics Tool. This helps the RAM memory to work correctly. 32 and 64 bits. Bits refer to the way that the processor CPU administrates the information. Object Dock. This is a software that simulates the graphical environment of the OS X operating system.